It's Week 11 of the NFL, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Blue.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Leading them out in his 8th season, guy who has started for a few teams across the league, Jacoby Brissett.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
On second down, Brissett again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And here comes Berrios. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 5th-year dual threat and former #1 pick in 2019, Kyler Murray.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Murray. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw is Murray. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Trey Hendrickson drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, there's where everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brissett. Well, this is caught by Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, Brissett. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. So no gain on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. When you look at this defense, they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback. But the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Murray. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is tackled inside the 49. First down, Murray. A little short pass. This is Everett. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Murray running left. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal. And this one is right through. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were two things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third, try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. Now he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, as they've got it as we resume action. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Murray going to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Murray now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Runs over him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Brissett. This is caught by Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Brissett. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Toss right side to Pacheco. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. It's complete to Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Jordan Stout now. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Pacheco. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42. Running right on the option is Murray. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray the run again. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On play action, it's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Murray now to throw. Out right to Smith-Njigba. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. This is caught. Touchdown! Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Blues will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. A first down throw for Brissett. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. Some good-looking matchups on your screen there. One of the best? Yeah, I'll say it. It's in Cleveland. A big test there for the Browns, as they'll have to contend with the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. The 4 o'clock games have some intrigue as well, especially up in Buffalo, where it'll be the Bills taking on the New York Jets. And one final game to highlight. It's Sunday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. It was a solid first half for the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Murray. And he will find his man Samuel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
At the 41-yard line.
Murray now. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Murray from midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Open man is Samuel, complete. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. 2nd and 6. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. And the pressure gets to him again. Trey Hendrickson, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
A 51-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Play action now. Brissett. And that is incomplete here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 3rd down, Brissett. Pressure comes and down he goes. Will McDonald in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Play fake. Murray. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. Here's Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Murray going to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. yards on the tuck and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Murray. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Franklin Myers able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Throwing now is Murray. Throw out wide is incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the 3rd quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
And he returns this to the 22. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Will McDonald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Brissett now. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Bengals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Brissett sets to throw it. Man open is Robinson. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st down, Bengals.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Ashawn Robinson there on the stop. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Brissett. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. Here's Brissett. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So this offense able to convert on fourth. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. And a short gain here down to the 22. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Kamara. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Being chased out left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. There he goes left side. He's on his way. And touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Blues look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown Bengals. Juju Smith-Schuster. 79 yards. And the Bengals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Berrios now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a throw here, hauled in. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Murray now to throw. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. A nice little juke. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Brissett's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Bengal.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Dalton Kincaid, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bengals 43.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco to about the 26 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
To throw is Murray. He has his target. It's Addison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football.